Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Randomized franchise Redux rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4. We're in year number 2 here, in control of the Furry Flyers organization, and year number 5 in the Green Nachos League. Last episode, we started off with the doubleheader against the Below Zeros and the Leatherwings to try and create some separation from the Night Bats. And unfortunately, we did not do that. We did win both games, though, 5-4 and 5-1, but the Night Bats continued their winning streak as well, as they won both games as well. So now they are keeping pace with us. We're still tied atop the division with 2 games left to play, so this is it, coming down to the wire, part 2. Which team will walk away with the division title, and which team will only be in the playoffs? Let's see. Looking around the league, both of us are in. The Swampers have locked up their playoff berth as well. Us 3 have been locked in. The last spot is being determined between the Riddles and the Leatherwings, as they are coming down to the wire for that. Hopefully it's the Riddles, because then they'll at least have a 500 record. Leatherwings need to win their last game and hope that the Riddles lose. And even if that happens, I believe the Riddles still win the tiebreaker. So congratulations, Riddles. You're actually already in the playoffs. Great job. Unless they get blown out by like 30-some runs, of course, which is highly unlikely. On the other side, for the Nachos Conference, the Below Zeros and Toucans have both already locked up playoff spots. So have the Trackers. Those 3 teams are already in, and they are coming down to the 4th seed between the Bionics, the Bottlenoses, and the Bards. The Bird Lizards are already out, so are the Thumpers and the Dive Bombers. Sad to say that this will be the first year the Thumpers will miss the playoffs, and this will also be the first year that the Beasts also miss the playoffs here in this league. Both of those teams have made the playoffs each of the first 4 years of this league's existence. So it is a pretty momentous season, really. But the Bionics are our first opponent, so they have something to play for. On the mound for them will be Rail Butcher, 0-2 with a 7.33 ERA and a 1.37 whip. He is tense coming into this start, and on the mound for us is Clarissa Arias, the left-hander, 1-0 with a 3.51 ERA and a 1.36 whip. Falls behind still her trade of choice. Let's jump into it and have some fun today. Leading off at second base today is going to be Aisha Kaboots, batting first, locked in at first base, Atlas Good. Batting third, locked in at shortstop, Gingham Hamilton. Batting fourth is third baseman Mimi Barneswobble, who's mostly healed up from her injury from her sprained foot. She's well enough to play where it doesn't affect her ratings, so she's back in the lineup because we need her. Batting fifth, catching today will be Swing Mustard. Batting sixth, juiced in center field today, Julian Chernley. Batting seventh, left fielder Lily Peterson. Batting eighth is tense DH Xander Kerr. And batting ninth is tense right fielder Bradley Stark. And looking at the lineup for the Bionics, leading off at second base, Aitana Haley. Batting second, locked in shortstop Flavio Vasquez, former Furry Flyer himself. Batting third, third baseman Bland Grips. Batting fourth, DH Madden Rocket. Batting fifth, on-fire right fielder Muhammad Navarro. Batting sixth, catcher Baca Island. Batting seventh, center fielder Dante Kirk. Batting eighth is tense first baseman Amia Velos, young rookie. And batting ninth is former Thumper outfielder, the tense left fielder Lax Hokie. Looking at the bench, they have catcher Imogen Bartlett, the tense shortstop Carmelo Hernandez, center fielder Alina Ayers. And then they only have a 3-man bench. They actually have a 5-man pitching rotation. They still have yet to fix that, apparently. All right, let's jump into it and have some fun. Under the lights here at Battery Bay in Game 1. Got to keep the momentum going, folks. Otherwise, the Night Bats will take over and run away with the division. 2 games left to play. Which team will blink first? I believe the Night Bats currently are on a 4-game winning streak, if I remember correctly. Since they lost to us, I believe they're on a 4-game winning streak, and right now we're on a 2-game winning streak. We had a 2-game lead, and we pissed it away, so... Oh, I just noticed that. Right above the Bionics, it has a binary underneath them, underneath their logo. That's actually pretty cool. Nice touch, developers. I wonder if that's Bionics and binary. We'll need to look that up. I don't know what binary is. Anyway, let's move on. Haley leading off at second base, 233 average, 2 homers, 7 RBIs on the year, facing lefty Clarissa Arias. Clarissa 1-0 with a 3.51 ERA and a 1.36 whip. 10 earned runs given up in 5 starts, 25 2/3 innings. She's only throwing 5 innings to start. 30 hits surrendered, 5 walks, 3 homers, 27 strikeouts, and batting average against 286. Decent numbers for the veteran Arias, who is above 30 now, so she is showing her age and wear and tear. She isn't able to go as deep into starts as she used to last season, now being 34 years young. Heater down and in on the first pitch to Haley. Strike called. We're underway. Ball down and away. Check strike. It's 0-2. Tough out activates for Haley. Change up and in. Rip to left field. Peterson coming on. Slides. Doesn't get there. It's a base hit. Nice job by Haley to dump that down the line, and she's on with a leadoff single here for shortstop Flavio Vasquez, former Flurry Flyers right fielder. Locked in, hitting .211 on the year with 1 homer, 4 RBIs. Not a great year for him. Steeler active, and there's really good speed already over at first base. Pitch out, nothing doing. Pick off to first, nothing doing. Rip it in. Foul back by Vasquez into the screen. 1-1 the count. Slider way outside. 2-1. Change it down and in. Fouled off by Vasquez. It's 2-2. The ball away. Pulled to third. Barnswobble picks it out of the air for the first out. Next up, third baseman locked in Bland Grips, former Thumpers third baseman. Hitting .238 with 8 RBIs. Fastball hitter is active. He's actually developed quite well here in this series. He started off as a C+ for those who don't remember. He's developed all the way up to a B+ and added fastball hitter at some point. Good for him. First pitch curveball at the knees from Arias. Check swing strike, 0-1. Pick off to first, nothing doing. Haley yet to try and steal here. Pitch out, nothing doing. 1-1 pitch, change it down in the way, 2-1. Forcing down and in is a strike called, 2-2. Slider put in, hit well to left of center by Grips. Churnley on the run, runs it down in the gap for the second out. Good range there from the rookie, and that is 2 down. Haley still standing at first base, and here's the cleanup hitter DH Madden Rocket. Contact for his lefty active for him, hitting .265 with 5 homers and 17 RBIs on the year. First pitch curveball down and in inside. Ball 1. Slider away outside, 2-0. Pick off first, nothing doing. 2-0 pitch, heater up and in. Line to right field, start coming on. He won't get there. That's a base hit. Gets it in quickly, though. Runners at first and second. 2 down for right fielder on fire and utility player Mahaba Navarro, hitting .269 with 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Heater down, taken low. Ball 1. Slider down and in, check low. It's 2-0. Change up and in, strike called, 2-1. Nice pitch, Arias. Forcing her way, runners go, and that is going to pull everyone out of position. That is a single into right center on the hit and run. 1 run will score. It is 1-0 Bionics as Haley scores from second. Next up, catcher Baca Island, hitting .316 with 5 homers, 9 RBIs. And Arias now tens. Heater middle in on the first pitch, line to first, picked by Good, and he will tap the bag to end the inning. But Bionics get on the board first here early as they get 1 run home on the 2-out single by Navarro. Bottom 1, it's Caboose, Good, and Hamilton coming up for us against Rail Butcher. We've seen quite a few times here in the series. He's been passed around through multiple teams. I believe the Bionics is his latest stop on his journey. This is at least his 3rd different team in 5 years. There's second baseman Aisha Caboose hitting .299 with 5 homers, 9 RBIs for the rookie, solid numbers. On the year, Rail Butcher's 0-2. He has a 7.33 ERA and a 1.37 WHIP. 19 runs given up, 5 starts, 23 1/3 innings, averaging just under 5 innings of starts, about 4 2/3. 29 hits surrendered, 18 strikeouts, 3 walks, 8 home runs. Yeah, he's got bit in the butt by a lot of them. 2 hit batsmen and a batting average against a .299. He is the second worst performing starter on their... He's actually their worst performing starter. Don McKenzie doesn't pitch very much. He's only made 2 relief appearances, so I can't really fault him on that. Rookie Caboot's going to try and lead it off here for us. Curveball at the knees, pulled to first, off the diving glove of the first baseman Haley, and that is our Velos, and that is an infield single. That's right, Haley's at second today. Next up is first baseman Atlas Good. He's locked in, hitting .301, 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Good turnaround for Good as he's above the .300 batting average this season. Power numbers are a bit down, but he's made a good rebound since the beginning of the year where he was struggling. Change of away, does hit the corner from Butcher, 0-1. Heater up and in, line to third, right at grips for the first out. Next up is shortstop Gingham Hamilton, locked in, hitting .295, 5 homers, 15 RBIs on the year. Good career resurgence year for Hamilton. Curveball up, strike called, 0-1. Curveball drops low from Butcher, 1-1. Heater down and in, turned on by Hamilton down the line, but a little early, out of play, 1-2. Slow it down, Gingham. Pick off to first, in the dirt, good save there by Velos. Change away, pulled foul, out of play. Good fight there, Gingham. Heater up and away, he'll crack it to left of center, but he got under it. That's going to hang up out there for the center fielder. Making the catch is Kirk for the second out in left center. Next up is going to be Mimi Barnswobble, the rookie third baseman who missed the last game due to having a sprained foot. Hitting .465 with 8 homers and 23 RBIs. She's now healed up to the part where she can play without it affecting her too badly. Fastball up and away, outside, ball 1, which is good because she's been our best hitter all season. She's leading the team in all 3 categories, offensively speaking. Lines that one up the middle for a base hit. There you go, Mimi. 2 on, 2 down. Furry Flyers threatening now. We need a clutch 2-out hit. Here comes catcher Swing Mustard, who's been a bit of a disappointment this year, hitting only .281. 3 homers and 10 RBIs, especially coming off last year where he was MVP. Way high on the changeup. Good eye. Ball 1. Slider away is outside. It's 2-0. Good hitters count for Mustard. Heater up and away, cracked by Mustard, deep to left center field. That's carrying well. Kirk running out of room at the wall, leaping, and it takes flight and lands in the stands in left center. Home run for Swing Mustard, his 4th home run of the year as he put a little mustard on that one. And that makes it 3-1 as we take the lead. Let's go. He's up to 13 RBIs now on the season. Ties him with Atlas Good. And next up is center fielder rookie Julian Chernley, who's juiced right now, hitting .255. 5 RBIs in the year, solid numbers for a fill-in. Chernley's been splitting time amongst all the outfield positions as he takes a changeup low, ball 1. Curveball misses inside, 2-0. Good hitters count for Chernley. Chased it up and in on the changeup, pulled foul, 2-1. Butcher now rattled after the home run ball. Changed away, foul back, 2-2. Change it down and then pulled ball foul. It's still 2-2. Curveball outside, misses. Full count. Good battle here with Chernley. Here comes the 20th pitch of the inning. Change up. Chernley waits for it. Cracks at the right field. Hit pretty well. Running out of room. At the warning track, though, is Navarro, and that ends the inning. 3 runs, though, for the Flyers on a home run by Mustard to the second. Kirk, Velos, and Hokie coming up. Dante Kirk leading off. Center fielder is batting 7th today in the lineup, hitting only $150 on the year with 2 RBIs. First pitch slider up and away outside from Arias. Ball 1 as she did get back to neutral mojo, getting the last out last inning. 4-seamer down in the way, hits the knees, 1-1. Curveball up and in. Kirk pulls it foul, out of play, 1-2. Change it down. Chased it, but he stays on top of it. Still 1-2. 4-seamer up and away. Line to right field off the end of the bat. Stark back a step. Puts it away. 1 down. Next up is first baseman rookie Amaya Velos. So it is Amaya, not Amia. Rookie having a solid year, though, hitting .300, 6 homers, 12 RBIs. She is tense coming into this one, though. She is a really good power bat, only 19 years old. Replacing former thumper captain Ariadne Hazard as the first baseman here in the Bionics, as that's laced to the gap in right center. 1 hopping to the fence. That'll be an easy extra bases for the rookie, as she should go back to neutral mojo. She does not. So she must have been in a long slump. Next up, former OG thumper left fielder Lax Hokie. He split time off the bench with Frank Chase in the first year. 10th with bunter active, hitting .305, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Peter down in the way in the first pitch line, down the left field line. Fair ball as Hokie drops it in. Peterson plays the carom off the wall. It's going to be an RBI double, though. It is 3-2. Second baseman Itana Haley back up. Leadoff hitter, 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored as Arias is once again tense. Curve ball away, outside on the check, ball 1. Peter down and in. Sky down the wrong line and right. Stark over. Wait for the second out. Runner tagging for third. Throw in from Stark's a good one. Just late. Next up, Vasquez, 0-for-1 today. Lined out to third his first at bat. Slider up and in on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Change up away, outside, 1-1. Force him down in the way. Chopper up the middle to second. Kaboots over. Bare hands and fires. In time to first. That ends the inning. Another run in, though, for the Bionics as it's a double from 9-hitter Lax Hokie. Driving in 1, 3-2 to the bottom of the second. Peterson, Kerr, and Stark, bottom of our lineup, coming up. Sophomore outfielder Lily Peterson leading off. Left fielder hitting .298 with 3 RBIs. Change up and away. Strike called, 0-1. Nice pitch, Butcher. Got to give him credit there. That slider's low. 1-1. He's back to tense mojo. Change away, pulled on the ground to third, backhanded by Cripps up the line. Easy play for him, 1 down. Next up is DH today for normal center fielder Xander Kerr. He is tense, hitting .337 with 3 homers, 10 RBIs, an easy target active against him. Another disappointment this year, but though he has got on base more so than Mustard, as that curveball's up the letters, 0-1. Power numbers wise, though, it's been a bit of a down year. Change up outside misses, 1-1. Change up away, chopper on the ground to second. He got on top of it. Haley bare hands to first, 2 down. Now to bring up the 9-hitter today, tense right fielder, rookie Bradley Stark. Been a huge disappointment this year, hitting .172 with 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Slider middle in, rope down the right field line, and Stark puts that into the corners. It hits off the side wall. Navarro fields the carom correctly, though, so it'll be just a single. Good job, Bradley. He's back to neutral mojo, and here's Kaboots. 1-for-1 with a single today. Also a run scored. Slider away in the first pitch, pulled out of play. 0-1, a little early. Change away, she goes with it, dumps it into left field over the diving glove of the shortstop. 2 on, 2 down now for the Flyers. And we'll need a clutch 2-out hit here from Atlas Good, who's 0-for-1. He's locked in, though. Flew out to left of center his first at bat. Curveball down, drops below the knees, ball 1. Butcher works himself into another jam here. Curveball middle in, stays inside, 2-0. Big hitters count for Good. Curveball drops in there, that caught me off balance, 2-1. Curveball inside, misses again, it's 3-1. Staying inside here. Slider down, ball 4. First walk for Butcher as Good takes his base. Base is loaded, 2 down for Hamilton. Nowhere to put him. He's 0-for-1. Locked in, though. And that is going to do it for Rail Butcher. It is a quick hook for him as he doesn't even make it out of the second inning. Only an inning and 2/3, giving up 3 runs. Everyone on base his responsibility. He's given up, I believe, a total of 5 hits and 1 walk already. Coming out of the bullpen is reliever Bridget Snyder. Locked in with a 5.14 ERA and a 1.29 whip, but she does have Tier 2 rally stopper active here. She's also struck out a good number of batters this year at 32. Plus, she's locked in, so. Let's see if Hamilton can deliver. He has Tier 3 mind gamer and bad ball hitter active against her. Let's see how this goes. She's just above half stamina, it looks like. She has the fastball, cutter, curve, and change. Curveball away, misses off the plate. Ball 1, no call. Peter inside, chased there by Hamilton, 1-1. Late on the swing, 1-2. What was that, Gingham? Come on now. And he chased the changeup out of the zone, strike 3. First punch out for Schneider, and she strands the bases loaded. To the third, it's 3-2. Grips, Rocket, and Navarro coming up. Here's Grips, 0-for-1 today, locked in. And try to sneak a fastball by him here on the first pitch. It's low out of the zone, ball 1. Curveball at the knees. That's a strike, 1-1. Change it down and in, low on the check, 2-1. Slider up and away. Fouled off, 2-1. Or 2-2. Curveball up and in. Just fouled off. Chased it. Change it down in the way. Chase, number to short, slow roller. Hamilton charges, bare hands and fires. Got him at first. One down. Nice play. Arias back to neutral. Here's Madden Rocket. 1-for-1 with the single. Change of middle of the zone. Grounded hard to second. Kaboots over. Under her glove, though. It's a base hit. Not quite enough range there on the rookie, as that is a one-out single for Rocket. Here's Navarro. 1-for-1 with an RBI single as first at bat. He's still on fire. Heater down and in inside. Ball 1. Pick off to first. Runner was going. Good react. Good pick there by Arias. Good will tag him out, and that ends the second out of the inning. Who is that? That was guy was caught stealing. That was Rocket. He is now over 1 on the year. 1-0 count still to Navarro. Heater down in the way. Outside. 2-0. Change it down and in. Ball 3. No call. Curveball up. Drops in there for a strike. 3-1. Slider down. Ball 4. First walk today for Arias as Rocket reaches. Or not Rocket. That's Navarro. Runner on 2 down for Baca Island, the catcher. He's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to first hard his first at bat. Peter down in the way. High hopper to second. Kaboots there to first, and that ends the inning. Bottom 3, it's 3-2. Barneswobble, Mustard, and Chernley coming up. There's Barneswobble, rookie 1-for-1 with the single today and a run scored. Peter up and away, hit up the middle. Slow grounder for Haley on the backhand. She'll make the play. 1 down. Next up is Swing Mustard, 1-for-1. He hit a 3-run homer his first at bat. It's been all of our runs so far. Cutter up and away out of the zone from Snyder. Ball 1. Cutter down, pulled to first. Velos there. Takes it herself. 2 down. That'll bring up Julian Chernley, the rookie, who's 0 for 1. He flew out to right field at the warning track his first at bat. Curveball misses low. Ball 1. Change it down and in. Strike called. 1-1. Curveball down and in. Inside and low. 2-1. Cutter at the knees. Turned on by Chernley. Hit deep down the right field line. Hooking into the corner. Just foul. It had home run distance. 2-2. Peter inside. Pulled foul off the plate. Still 2-2. Change it down on the way. Dumped over first. Velos leaps out of her reach. It's a base hit for Chernley. Drops that in over first, and that is a 2-out single. Lily Peterson up next. Grounded out to third, her first at bat. Change it down and in. Low. Ball 1. Good eye there. Cutter down and in. Strike called from Snyder. 1-1. Curveball up and away is high. 2-1. Good eye there. Cutter at the knees, and that hits Snyder right in the face. And that'll be an infield single as no one covers first. She is down and out for the count. Coming up next is DH Xander Kerr, who is 10, so for 1 today. And here comes out of the bullpen reliever Carl Painter, the southpaw. Lefty has elite 2-seamer. He has an 0.84 ERA and a 1.22 whip. 5 strikeouts. For Snyder, unfortunately, that means her regular season is probably done. Painter going to try and strand the 2 inherited runners. Kerr switch hits. He's now batting right-handed for the first time today. Peter at the knees, lined at the middle. Base hit for Kerr as that's in. Chernley going to come around third. He's going to try and score. Throw is going to be cut by Velos. It's an RBI single for Kerr. 4-2. Flyers. Runners at the corners now for Stark. Bradley singled his first at bat. He's 1 for 1. Going to try and keep it going. Peter up and in. Jam shot the left of center. Hit well. That is going to hang up, though, out there for Hokie, and that ends the inning. 1 home, though, on the single by Kerr. It's 4-2 to the 4th. Kirk, Velos, and Hokie coming up. Dante Kirk leads off. He's 0 for 1 today. Peter away on the first pitch. Skied off the end of the bat to right field. Hit decently well, but Stark is going to have enough room there at the warning track. He'll put it away. 1 down. Next up is Velos. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored today. Ball down on the first pitch. Strike at the knees. 0-1. Peter away. Checked outside. 1-1. Change of hangs. Pulled foul out of play. 1-2. Got lucky there. Slider down and in. Line to right of center. Churnley coming over. And that gets by him all the way to the gap as he couldn't quite get there. That's another extra base hit for Velos. Her second double of the day. She's 2 for 2. And she's finally back to neutral mojo. In scoring position again for Hokie, who doubled her home last at bat. He's tense right now. Slider away on the first pitch outside. Ball 1. Heater down and in. Looped over second. Caboose leaps out of her reach. It's a base hit. Stark comes up throwing. He'll hold the runner at third. Runners at the corners. 1 down. Here's Haley, 1 for 2 with a single. Heater up on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Come on, Clarissa. Slider middle in. That hung. Thankfully, she was early. 0-2. Tough out activates for Haley. Change it down in the way. Fouled off. It's still 0-2. Heater up and in. Blew it by her doors. First punch out for Arias. 2 down. And here's Flavio Vasquez, the right fielder, 0 for 2 today. Her ball away on the first pitch. Pulled up the line on third. Just foul. 0-1. Slider up and in. Check strike called. 0-2 right at the letters. Four-seamer up and away. Check swing. Can I help you, Flavio? No, you're just looking. Get the hell out of here. Second punch out for Arias. Back-to-back Ks. Strands 2. Bottom 4. It's 4-2. Caboose, Good, and Hamilton coming up. Here's Caboose. 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Looking to keep her hot day going. Batting right-handed for the first time today against the lefty as that curveball drops in from Painter. 0-1. Curveball down on the way. Outside. 1-1. Heater up and away, fouled off. 1-2. Painter, how old are you? You're 38. Wow, he is at the end of his career. Still very effective, though. 2-seamer down and then taken low. 2-2. Dumped up the middle on that soft liner. Diving is Haley behind the bag at second. Throw to first, not in time. Infield single for Caboose. She's 3 for 3. Rookie on to start the inning. Here's Good. Atlas drew a walk last at bat. He's 0 for 1 today, though, with a fly out. Heater inside, off the plate. Ball 1. Just inside. Pick off the first, not in time. Back safely is Caboose. Curveball up. Fouled back by Good. A little early. 1-1. Heater down and then blasted by Good to left of center. Carrying well. Good on Kirk on the run. Runs it down, though, for the first out. Good range there by Dante. Runner at first there. 1 down for Hamilton, who's 0 for 2 today. He struck out with the bases loaded last at bat. He's also lined out today. Right down the middle on that one. That is blooped to right field as Hamilton did not make good contact on that one, but he still manages to get a base hit. First hit today for Gingham. 2 on, 1 down for Barnes-Wobble as the rookie activates RBI hero for the first time. 1 for 2 today with a single, trying to come through again. She's done it all season, looking to do it one more time. Oh, missed it down in the way on the 2-seamer. Great pitch from Painter, 0-1. Heater up and in, popped her up. Infield fly called for as Painter there on the first base line in fair territory. We'll put it away for the second out. It's got some late life on that heat. Here's Mustard, 1 for 2 with a 3-run homer. Still has Mind Gamer active here. Curveball down, misses low. Ball 1, nice pitch. Heater down and in, bloop to left center. That's sinking quickly. Kirk gets there, though, and that ends the inning as we strand 2 more. To the 5th, it is 4-2. Grips, Rocket, and Navarro coming up. Lane Grips leading off, 0 for 2 today, but he is still locked in at the plate. Facing Arias, who just hit the 60-pitch mark last inning. And he'll serve a first pitch curveball back up the middle. Grips timing up that off-speed pitch. That's his first hit of the day. He's 1 for 3. That is going to bring up Madden Rocket, who's 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. However, he was picked off last time on the base paths trying to steal. Forcing me down and in on the first pitch. Grounder to second, right at Caboose. Flip the second. 1. Hamilton to first. Double play. You love to see it. Base is empty. 2 down now for Navarro. He walked last at bat. He's also hit an RBI single today. Still on fire. First pitch changeup down in the way. Will miss from Arias. Low. Ball 1. Forcing me down and in. Check strike. 1-1. Nice pitch there. Curveball up and away. Waits for it, skies it left of center. Churnley back a few steps, though. Puts it away, and that ends the inning. Rather painless inning for Arya, so she gets a double play. Bottom 5, halfway home today is a nice duel, 4-2. Churnley, Peterson, and Kerr coming up. Churnley 1 for 2 today. Juiced, singled last at bat. He's also flown out. But interesting note here for the Bionics. They are trying to finish at 500 with a victory here today. Go 12-12. They need this win as that heater's in there for a strike. Go 1. If they do manage to do it, it will be the first playoff berth in team history, as they're one of the 4 teams to not make the playoffs in this playthrough. Heater up and in, pulled on the ground at first. Velos there. Flip the first in time as Painter makes the play. 1 down. And fun fact, they were actually the runner-up for the franchise I was going to take over following the Thumpers in this series. But the Furry Flyers actually had a worse winning record than them, so that was the tiebreaker. Heater up and in, taken high, ball 1. Heater up and away, hitting the hole. Picked out of the air by Velos, 2 down. And here's Xander Kerr, 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Heater up and in, pulled out of play, 0-1. Chased it high on the heater, 0-2. Heater up and in, hit up the middle, diving as Vasquez to his left. Throw to first, noodle arm activated, but still in time to get Kerr, and that ends the inning. To the 6th, it's 4-2. Island, Kirk, and Velos coming up. Here's Baca Island, 0 for 2 today, as the catcher trying to get something started against Arias, who's looking for the quality start today. Heater down and in, strike called, 0-1. Nice pitch there. Slider up and away. Whiffed on at 0-2, caught him out in front. Change it down and away. Outside, 1-2. Curveball up and in. Popped him up. Mustard out of the crouch and foul territory on the third base line. Puts away for the first out. Next up will be Dante Kirk, the center fielder. He's 0 for 2 today. Flew out last at bat to left center. Curveball down and in on the first pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. Blew it by him. 0-2. Four-seamer down and away. Doors chased it out of the zone. Third punch out for Arias. 2 down for Velos. 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. Arias now locked in here. Ball down on the way. Line to short. Hamilton dives. Nice pick out of the air by Hamilton, and that ends the inning. Nice job, Gingham. Bottom 6th. It's 4-2 still. Stark, Kaboots, and Good coming up. And I think Arias has enough left in the tank for the 7th. Potentially. We'll see. Stark leading off. Rookie 1 for 2 with a single. Well, last at bat is that heater's low. Ball 1. Heater down and then dumped down the right field line. Base hit for Bradley Stark. His second hit of the day. He's 2 for 3. Leadoff man on for the Flyers here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Kaboots, who's 3 for 3 today with 3 singles. She hit an infield single last at bat on a nice diving play by Haley up the middle. Heater down low, misses. Ball 1. Painter starting to tire now, approaching the 30 pitch mark on the day. Late heater away, missed it. 1-1. Heater up and away, chopped up the middle to Haley, diving again to make the stop. No play at second. She will get the out at first this time, though, on the fielder's choice. 1 down as Kaboots is retired for the first time today, and that'll bring up first baseman Atlas Good, who's 0 for 2. Walked earlier in the game. Popped out last at bat. Her ball misses low from Painter. Ball 1. Pitch number 30 from Painter. Taken high on the check swing. 2-0. Heater up, hard grounder to second right at Haley, though, as Stark draws the throw over. Grips back to first, not in time. Fielder's choice. Way to go, Stark. Way to deke him. 2 on, 1 down for Hamilton, who's locked in. 1 for 3 with a single last at bat. He's also struck out and lined out. Heater down and in, dumped over second. That is going to be a base hit as it drops into right center there. Navarro's throw comes to second. It'll be an RBI knock for Hamilton. Runners at the corners. It is 5-2. Still only 1 down, and here's Barnes-Wobble, the rookie, 1 for 3 with a single. Popped out last at bat against Painter with RBI Hero active. Now it's active again, but she won't face Painter. She'll face long reliever Gray Parker, who's locked in with a 5.68 ERA, a 1.63 whip, and 14 strikeouts. He hasn't had a great year. And he's also below half stamina as well. Pick off to first, worried about a steal attempt, as Hamilton does have good wheels. Heater up and in. Oh, ho, ho. Barnswobble ready, but a little early. 0-1, little amped. Heater up, blasted by Barnswobble, right center field, carrying well. Kirk is out of room, calling at the wall, out of room, into the stands on the leap. That ball takes flight, and Barnswobble does it again. Her 9th home run of the year. It is 8-2. You wouldn't know it by looking at her. She's still playing with a sore foot as she sprained it 2 games ago. Next up, Mustard 1 for 3 with a 3-run homer back in the first inning as Parker's knocked down the neutral mojo. Slider away, strike called 0-1. 2 of those runs will be charged to Painter. The other one will be charged to Parker. Peter down in the way, hit up the middle. Soft roller for shortstop Vasquez. He'll make the throw in the dirt. E6 as he rushed it. Mustard does not run well. Chernley up next, 1 for 3 with a single. Rookie takes a changeup at the letters, 0-1. Nice pitch there from Parker. Slider's high, 1-1. Slider hangs, line to first, right at Velos for the second out, and unfortunately that will double off Mustard as Velos was standing right on the bag. 4 runs, though, for the Flyers. 3 on a home run there by Barnswobble, 1 on a single by Hamilton. 8-2 to the 7th. Hokie, Haley, and Vasquez coming up. There's Lax Hokie, 2 for 2 today with an RBI double and a single. Heater up, fouled off late, 0-1. Nice pitch. Little late life there. Little hack activates, though, for Hokie. Curveball down on the way. Pulled foul, out of play. It's 0-2. Change it down and in. Pulled foul, you got to it. Staying alive. 0-2 pitch. Slider up and away. Holster the sword. We got him to chase it. 4th punch out for Arias. Next up is Haley, 1 for 3 with a single. Top of the lineup here. Slider down and in. Strike called. 0-1. Peter down and away. Hit in the hole to first. Good on the dive. Just over his glove. It's a base hit. Little 1-out single there. That's a 10th hit of the day for the Bionics offense. That is going to bring up Vasquez, who's 0 for 3 in 10th. This will be Arias' last batter here. I think she can get Vasquez for sure. I'm not worried about them stealing. We're up by 6 runs. They can steal all they want. That run means nothing to me. Heater up, taken high. Ball 1. Ball down on the way. Low, just missed. 2-0. Heater down, chased it, grounder to second. Caboose charges to second. 1. Hamilton to first. Double play, you love to see it. And Arias gets through the 7th. 7 quality innings for the veteran. She's going to be done up over 80 pitches. Bottom 7, this is the last half inning. If we do add on to this lead, we are going to sim the rest of this one. We seem to be well out in front. Peterson leading off, 1 for 3 with a single here. Parker staying in the game as that screwball missed low. Ball 1, that did look like a screwball. There's the changeup up and away. That's a strike, 1-1. Screwball down the middle, skied off the end of the bat to center. Easy play for Kirk, 1 down. Next up, Xander Kerr, 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. Easy target active against him here. Heater up and in, way high and in, ball 1. Kerr back to neutral mojo as well. Changeup's inside, 2-0. Changeup up and in, rip foul, 2-1. Changeup up and in, fouled out of play, still 2-2. Changeup up and in, again fouled off by Kerr, but he's staying alive. Parker is getting gassed out there. Slider up is chased, line to left. That is going to go right at the left fielder, though. Hokie, 2 down. For Bradley Stark, rookie 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. Parker staying out there. Changeup away, strike called, 0-1. Slider down in the way, out of the zone, 1-1. Slider down. Low again, 2-1. Peter up, line to third. Diving his grips to take away a base hit. Nice reactions there at the hot corner. To the 8th, it is 8-2. Grips, Rocket, and Navarro. Heart of the lineup coming up. Now, do I tempt fate and have Arias start the 8th? You know what? Why not? Slider down and in, taken low. Ball 1. Change it down in the way. Low, 2-0. 2-0 pitch, curveball up and in. Strike called, 2-1. Slider up and away. Strike called, 2-2. Change it middle in. Ripped foul, out of play by Grips. Still looking for that heater. See if we get him to chase it here. Four-seamer down in the way. Chased it. Nubber in the hole to first. Good over on the bare hand. Races to the bag himself to win the foot race. One down. Next up, Madden Rocket. 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. He's also been picked off trying to steal as well once. Curveball down on the first pitch. Fooled him badly out in front of it. 0-1. Forcing it down in the way. Outside and low. 1-1. Arias up over 90 pitches now. Change up and in. Taken high. 2-1. Slider middle in. Rip foul out of play. 2-2. Curveball up and away. Checked outside. Almost chased it. 3-2. Forcing it down in the way. Chased, fouled off. Staying alive at full. Change it down and in. Grounder to short right at Hamilton. He'll make the play across. 2 down. Base is empty here for Navarro. 1 for 2 with an RBI single and a walk today. Change up and in on the first pitch. Line to right at Bradley Stark, though. And that's a 1-2-3 8th inning for Arias. She gets through it. Bottom 8, it's 8-2. Caboot's good and Hamilton due up. This will be the last half inning we play. We'll bat here, and then we'll sub in a pitcher in the 9th for Arias, who is done. And then we'll sim the rest of the game as Thiago Mata, the closer, comes in out of the bullpen. Hitting with a 3.86 ERA and an 0.86 whip. 9 strikeouts on the year for the closer. Heater in there at the knees, 0-1. Heater high, 1-1. Caboot's 3 for 4 today, 3 singles. Heater down, hard chop up the middle, another hit for her. She's 4 for 5. Nice job, Rook. Leadoff hitter on once again here, and that'll bring up Good, 0 for 3 with a walk. Easy jumps active with Steeler. Heater down, line to third, picked by Grips, throw to second 1, Haley to first, double play, around the horn. Good down to neutral, and here's Hamilton locked in, 2 for 4 today, 2 singles. He drove in a run on a single last at bat. Heater up and in, late swing on 101, 0-1. Heater at the knees, line at the middle, base hit for Hamilton. Nice swing there at Gingham. His 3rd hit of the day, he's 3 for 5. Puts him on with 2 down for Barnes wobble, 3-run homer last at bat. She's also singled. Runner goes. Heater inside, strike called, throw down to second, not in time. Stolen base for Hamilton. Gingham's 2nd of the year, he's 2 for 3, as it's 0-1 count to Barnes wobble, but RBI hero activates now. Heater down, chased it low, 0-2. Slider inside, fouled off, still 0-2. Heater down on the way, pulled foul, still 0-2. Heater down, Barnes wobble hits it to right center field. That is going to hang up, though, for Kirk, and that'll end the inning. All right, let's sub a pitcher in here in the 9th as we're up 8-2. We're going to turn it over here to get the outs here in the 8th inning. We'll hand it off to, let's go. We'll hand it off to the rookie Lando Benitez in a low-pressure situation. We'll see if he can slam the door here. Sim the rest of this game, and we'll jump into game number 2 of the episode, guys, in the regular season finale against the Tramplers. One of our division rivals. All right. We handed off an 8-2 lead. Let's see if the rookie Benitez can slam the door here. He gives up a home run to the rookie Amaya Velos, but we do hold on to win. 8-3 the final score as we take game 1 of the episode, moving to 16-7. The pressure is on the Night Bats to match. They need a win to keep it alive. They do play. They're playing against the last place Beasts, so this is a team they should beat, but we'll see what happens. Here we go. False Knights and Trackers here. False Knights rally and win in 10 innings, 6-5. Good win for them, although the Trackers are still going to make the playoffs. Thumpers win a 10-inning, 1-0 pitchers duel against the last place Dive Bombers, moving up to 3rd place in the division. Toucans taking on the Champs. Champs are going to hold on and win 11-10. Nice slobber knocker there, offensively speaking. Swampers rally to beat the Nocturnals 5-4, as the Swampers have moved to 15 wins on the year. And the Beasts do us a solid and beat the Night Bats 9-3. That clinches the division title, ladies and gentlemen. We have won. As even if we lose the final game and they win, they need to win by a 20-some run differential. So congratulations, Flyers. You've won your 2nd consecutive division title, and we will be the number 1 seed in the playoffs as long as the Swampers don't win their final game and we don't lose by more than 3 runs. So we're going to be one of the top 2 seeds. It's just which one. But yeah, has the 4th place team been decided? No. The Riddles actually won their final game. If the Nocturnals lose by more than 5 runs, the Riddles will move up as the number 4 seed. Okay. So it's all on the Nocturnals. They need to lose their final game for the Riddles. If they do, and they lose by more than 6 runs, the Riddles will be the 4th seed. It's still mathematically a possibility. On the other side, Below Zeros, Trackers, and Toucans are already locked in. It's coming down to the wire here. 1 win. Bird Lizards have already finished their season. The Thumpers need a win. The Bards need a win. And the Bottlenoses need to lose. The Bionics need to lose. Okay, so if all that happens, if the Thumpers win their final game, and the Bottlenoses lose and the Bionics lose, the Thumpers will make the playoffs. There's still an outside chance because they'll go above the Bird Lizards. Oh my God, there's still a chance. Maybe I wrote them off too quickly. Anyway, looking around the league, roster moves. There's a couple to report here. Beast signed Vinny Romero as he replaces Liam Walls on the bench. Gold Coat signed Maverick Ayers, replacing Abraham Angeles as they cut their all-star first baseman. Bradley Stark, the rookie, +4 contact on a random roll. Love to see that. Let's see. Lexi Thornton released by the Below Zeros for second baseman, former Beasts second baseman, Chess Hicks, beefing up that roster. Nocturnals signed Rodney Mullins, the starter, as he replaces Paul Roman in the back end of their rotation. And Below Zeros also go out and get third baseman free agent Madeline Butts as they replace Celia Meyer on their roster, again beefing up their roster for the playoffs. Player development options, what do we got out here? We have Atlas Good, 2 arm and 1 power. He's a first baseman. The arm really doesn't do him any good. Let's see, bad ball hitter, lose that, that's bad. Losing rally starter, also bad. The pitch for Arias, decent upgrade. I like it. Get a screwball. Churnley, though, this one's pretty good. I don't think I can pass on the extra contact for Churnley. Fastball hitter for Mustard. Ooh, that's a good one, too. Well, Arias is his beat, so I'm going to let this go. Plus, she's 34 already, so upgrading her is kind of a risk. Mustard's is good. It's between Mustard's and Churnley's here, I think. Goods isn't that enticing, and these two are bad anyway, so it's between these two. I can't afford either of them, so let's just wait after next game and see what's still here. Alrighty, final regular season finale on the mound for us will be rookie Jaden Mayer. 2-3 with a 6.14 ERA and a 1.68 whip, trying to earn himself a spot on the playoff roster. And on the mound for our division rival, the Tramplers, is locked-in right-hander Manuel Dalton. 1-3 with a 3.07 ERA and a 1.26 whip, and he gets ahead at his trait. Lineup for today's game, leading off at second base is Aisha Kibbutz. Batting second at first base is Atlas Good. We're going to let Barneswobble play. I'm not having Dealer in the lineup. I'm going to let her play even though she's hurt. I know we're not gaining anything here, but kind of want to see if she can get to that double-digit home run, you know what I mean? Let's see. Mustard bats fifth at catcher. Bradley Stark in right field. Again, he's up to the 6th slot in the lineup. Peterson batting 7th in left field. Xander Kurum actually going to move up to the 7th slot. He's going to DH despite being tense. Peterson can bat 8th, and Churnley can bat 9. Actually, Churnley bats 8th. Peterson bats 9 because at least we'll have that extra speed there at the bottom of the lineup. Alrighty, in lineup for the Tramplers, leading off at shortstop, Adelmo Hightower, the utility player. Then it's tense first baseman Emily Barrett. Second baseman Ximena Bates. Tense DH Reese Guns. Left fielder Nicole O'Neill. Locked in center fielder Mutton Owens. Catcher Tal Porter. Right fielder Jace Bale. And tense third baseman Fisher Hopi, the utility player. Let's go. Game 2 coming at you here. Regular season finale on the road at Emerald Diamond. We've already locked up the division title. Let's see if we can also lock up the number 1 seed with a win here today, as the Beasts will not be able to catch, Swampers will not be able to catch us. If we lose, though, they have a chance to win and take the first place. Let's see. Here we go. Kibbutz leading off, second baseman hitting .326, 5 homers, 9 RBIs, facing Dalton, 1-3, 3.07 ERA, and 1.26 whip. 5 starts, 29 in the third innings. He's just under 6 innings to start, 5 2/3. 1.26 whip, 11 runs given up, 10 earned, 27 hits given up, 10 walks, 19 strikeouts, 3 homers, and a batting average against .245. As gets ahead active on every first pitch. He's also locked in coming into the starters. That changeup misses outside for ball 1. Heater away in there, 1-1. The ball been in high, 2-1. Heater down in the way, cracked by Kaboots on the line, but right at the left fielder, O'Neill, one down. Next up, Atlas Good, first baseman hitting .289, 5 homers, 13 RBIs on the year. Heater up and in, jam foul out of play, 0-1. Out in front of the changeup at the knees, 0-2. Tough out activates for Good. Cutter up, chased out of the zone, but sent through the legs of Dalton up the middle. It's a base hit. Good's first hit, he's 1 for 1. Now it's going to bring up our 3-hitter today, Gingham Hamilton, who's locked in and juiced at shortstop, oh boy. Hitting .312 with 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Do be careful. Heater up and in. Oh, changeup actually threw me off. 0-1. Right down the middle. Are you challenging me? Fouled off, out of play, and out of reach as well of Hokie. 0-2. Blew it by him. Strike 3. I was late on it. Good pitch from Dalton. 2 down. His first strikeout. Here's rookie Mimi Barnswobble hitting .462 with 9 homers and 26 RBIs on the year. Runner goes in the first pitch. Heater inside. Stealer activated. Throw down to second. Not in time. Stolen base for Good as there's no arm behind the plate today. Good. His 4th steal of the year. He's 4 for 4. It's 1-0 count to Barnswobble. And RBI hero activates as well. Change it down. Fouled out. 1-1 now. Cutter up, hard grounder to short, but right at Hightower holding the runner, and that ends the inning. Unlucky. Bottom 1, we're scoreless. Hightower, Barrett, and Bates coming up. Shortstop Adelmo Hightower leading off, hitting .316 with 4 homers and 11 RBIs on the year. Facing our number 4 pitcher, rookie Jaden Mayer, who's trying to earn that playoff roster spot. 2-3 with a 6.14 ERA and a 1.68 WHIP. 20 runs given up, 15 earned in 5 starts. He's thrown 22 innings this year, just over 4 innings to start. 4 1/3 if you want to be technical. 33 hits surrendered, 4 walks, 4 homers, 1 hit batsman, 19 strikeouts, and batting average against .337. He's had a really rough rookie season. Granted, to be fair, he did get hit in the face, I believe, at some point. So, Heater down in the way, blew it by him, 0-1. Curveball down and in. Turned on and belted by Hightower, deep to right field. Stark out of room at the wall, leaps, and it is long and gone as that one is trampled out of this ballpark. Home run there for Hightower, his 5th homer of the year. It is quickly 1-0. Next up is first baseman Emily Barrett, who's tense, hitting .291 with a homer, 8 RBIs. Inside pitch is active for her here. Mayer already tense. Using him up and away in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Heater down in the way, outside, 1-1. 1-1 pitch, curveball down in the way, hit up the middle to short. Hamilton dives just out of his reach. It's a base hit. That is a back-to-back hits here to start the day for the Tramplers offense. That'll bring up the 3rd hitter, second baseman Ximena Bates with consistent hitting .222 with a homer, 9 RBIs here for the second baseman on the year. Good speed over at first base as well. First pitch, curveball at the knees, runner goes, strike called, throw down by Mustard, not in time. Easy steal there. First of the year for Barrett, or 6th of the year for Barrett. She's actually 6 for 8. 0-1 count to Bates. Slider up and in. Blasted to right center field, Chernley out of room, and that one is trampled into the stairwell in right of center. Home run there for the Tramplers again as Bates goes yard. It is 3-0 Tramplers, 2nd of the year for Ximena. And Jaden Mayer just doesn't have his stuff today, it looks like. DH Reese Gunn's up next. He's tense. Contact versus righty active, hitting .216 with 3 homers and 14 RBIs. And Mayer has gone immediately rattled. So he gave up a homer, went tense, gave up a single, had a stolen base go against him, and then he gave up another home run. So he's rattled. Nice. Yeah, definitely not earning that playoff spot. Heater down and in, line at the middle. That's a base hit. And that's 4 straight hits to start the game for the Tramplers offense. Next up is Nickel O'Neill, left fielder hitting .263 with 2 homers, 17 RBIs. Ball down and in. Blooper to right field. Stark coming on. Makes the catch for the first out. Mutton Owens up next. Center fielder locked in, hitting .134. 2 homers, 6 RBIs on the year. 2-seamer up and away. Fouled off, 0-1. Heater down in the way. Low, 1-1. Curveball middle in. Chopper to short. Hamilton charges. Flip the second one. Caboots on to first. Double play. Love to see it. And Mayer gets out of the jam, but he does give up 3 runs on 2 home run balls. So Tramplers up 3-0 to the second. Mustard, Stark, and Kerr coming up. Got to answer offense. Here's Swing Mustard, the catcher, hitting .279, 4 homers, 13 RBIs in the year, facing the still locked-in Dalton. Change up, blasted by Mustard, dead center field. He got a hanger, and that one takes flight and lands off the screen there, dead center in the batter's eye in front of the Tramplers bullpen. Second home run for Mustard this episode. He's up to 5 now in the air as he's homered in back-to-back games. Next up, Bradley Stark, right fielder, hitting .191. He had 2 hits in the first game. 1 homer, 5 RBIs as Dalton is no longer locked in. Flyers on the board. We're down 3-1. Curveball in there at the knees, 0-1. Heater up and away, late swing, 0-2. Change up, out in front of it, 0-2. Heater middle in, skied by Stark to right. Coming in, though, is Bale, 1 down. Next up, DH Xander Kerr, he's 10, hitting .333, 3 homers, 11 RBIs on the year. Change up, a strike call, 0-1. Heater up in, whiffed on at 0-2. Heater down and in, grounder to second, right at Bates. 2 down. Julian Chernley, the rookie center fielder, up next, hitting .255, 5 RBIs on the year. Getting another start today. Curveball down and in, low, ball 1. Heater up, line at the middle, base hit for Chernley. Nice swing, Julian. Keeps the inning alive for the 9-hitter, Lily Peterson, as she's going to come up. Left fielder hitting .295, 3 RBIs on the year.
Lily Peterson.
Heater away, strike called, 0-1, nice pitch. Out in front of the changeup low, chased at 0-2. Heater away, skied off the end of the bat, shallow left field. That's a tough play, but coming on is O'Neill, and that'll end the inning. 1 run in for the Flyers, though, on the home run as we get one back on Mustard's bomb. 3-1 to the bottom of the second. Porter, Bale, and Hokie coming up. Yeah, it is Towel. Okay, Towel Porter up. Catcher hitting .147 with an RBI. I had to hear the pronunciation for myself. As Mayer got back to tense mojo with the double play ball at the end of the first inning. First pitch, 2-seamer chased out of the zone and skied to right as Stark is in. 1 down. Next up is Bale, right fielder hitting .243 with an RBI. Right fielder Jace Bale. 4-seamer down and in on the first pitch. Check strike, 0-1. 2-seamer up and away. Blew it by him, 0-2. Heater up and in. Doors, chase it inside. First punch out for Mayer. 2 down for Fisher Hokie. Third baseman Tense, hitting .234 with 3 homers and 7 RBIs. First pitch curveball down to the 9-hitter is low, ball 1. Forcing it down and away. Line to second, Caboots over, backhands it out of the air on the liner, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Mayer. He did need that. To the third, it's 3-1. Caboots good and Hamilton coming up. Aisha Caboots leading off. Rookie 0 for 1 today. Flew out the lefter first at bat. Cutter away, strike called. Nice pitch, 0-1. Cutter up, chased out of the zone. Soft liner to center, sinking quickly into the sliding glove, though, of Mutton Owens. Nice play, 1 down. He's locked in again. Now to bring up first baseman Atlas Good. 1 for 1 with a single today. Heater middle of the plate, chopped through the legs of Dalton. It's a base hit. 1 out knock for Good. He's 2 for 2. And here's Hamilton locked in and juiced. He struck out his first at bat, 0 for 1. Heater away, outside on the check, ball 1. Cutter up, line hard to third. Picked by Hokie on a hop, and that'll be a double play ball. It is. Good save there at first base by Barrett on the low throw. Bottom 3, it's 3-1. Hightower, Barrett, and Bates coming up. Here's Hightower, solo homer his first at bat. He's 1 for 1 today. Ball down and in on the first pitch. Chopper to second. Caboots over. Ranging. Throw to first. 1 down. Next up is Barrett, who's singled 1 for 1 with inside pitch still active, and she's still tense. Heater up and away. Outside. Ball 1. Ball down and away. Grounder up the middle. Soft roller. It's a base hit. Barrett 2 for 2. She's back to neutral mojo finally, and that'll bring up Bates, who homered her first at bat. 2-run bomb. Slider down and in, runner goes, strike called. Throw down by Mustard is perfect, but still late. A second steal of the year for Barrett, her 7th of the season. 0-1 count. Peter down and away, blew it by her, 0-2. Two-seamer up and in. Bates jams it to left field, skied for Peterson. Makes the catch for the second out as the runner has the hold. Next up, Reese Guns, DH 1 for 1 with a single. He's tense. Contactor's right, he's still active. Slider away on the first pitch, checked out of the zone, ball 1. Four-seamer down and in. Jammed to right field, sky ball for Stark. Bradley puts it away, and that ends the inning as we strand a runner at second. To the 4th, it's 3-1. Barneswobble, Mustard, and Stark coming up. Barneswobble leading off 0 for 1 today.
Number 72, Mimi Barneswobble.
Cutter down, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Peter away, lined in the hole, base hit for Barneswobble past the shortstop. Mimi's first hit, she's 1 for 2. And that'll bring on Mustard, 1 for 1 with a solo homer today.
Swing, Mustard.
Peter inside off the corner, well, nowhere near the zone actually on the cutter, 1-0. Curveball hung and we missed it, fouled back over the screen, 1-1. Peter up and away out of the zone, 2-1. Chase the cutter up out of the zone, that's an easy pop-up for the third baseman Hokie, 1 down. Next up Bradley Stark, rookie 0 for 1 today, he's tense. Peter down, line foul, 0-1. Peter down, skied to center, right at Owens, 2 down. Next up going to be Xander Curry, he's 0 for 1 today, intense. Change up inside, strike called on the corner, 0-1 as Dalton's locked in again. Two-seamer at the knees, or change up, foul back, 0-2. Out in front of the changeup again, 3 straight changeups, and that's the second strikeout for Dalton. That ends the inning. Bottom 4th, 3-1. O'Neill, Owens, and Porter coming up. Here's O'Neill, 0 for 1 today. Peter down in the way in the first pitch, lined over short. Hamilton leaps way out of his reach though. It's a base hit. Leadoff single for O'Neill. 5th hit of the day already for the Tramplers offense here in the 4th. To bring up Owens, 0 for 1 intense. Double down in the way in the dirt. Ball 1. Peter down and in. Runner goes for second. Throw down by Mustard. He has no shot at getting this one. 2-0. Zoom down in the way. Chopper to first. Slow roller for good. Bare hands. Races to the bag. Wins the foot race on Owens. 1 down as the runner goes to third, though. Here's Porter with RBI 0. 0 for 1 today. Tier 2 RBI 0. Slider up and in on the first pitch. High. No call. Ball 1. Two-seamer down and in. 2-0. Peter down in the way. Blew it by him. 2-1. Curveball inside. Off the corner. 3-1. Two-seamer up and away. Check strike. Full count. Four-seamer down in the way. Chopper in the hole to third. Barneswobble over. Coming home with it. Not in time. It is a RBI fielder's choice single there for fielder's choice grounder for Porter. 4-1. And here's Bale, 0 for 1. Ball down in the way. First pitch, line to center. Another base hit. Third hit of the inning already for the Tramplers, and that'll bring up Hokie 0 for 1 today, intense. Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Skied to left center. Peterson going over on the run. Lays out for it. Out of her reach. She underdove it, and that is going to be extra bases. No, it's a single. But a runner will score from second. It is 5-1. Hightower up next, 1 for 2 with a solo homer. They are tense again. Two-seamer down in the way is taken low. Ball 1. Only his 40th pitch of the day. That's low. 2-0. Ball down and in. Check strike. 2-1. Slider down in the way. Strike called. 2-2. Two-seamer up and in. Chased it. Number to first. Good charges to second. 1. Hamilton to the first. Not in time. Fielder's choice. 2 down. Runners at the corners for Barrett, who singled twice today. She's 2 for 2. Slider up and away on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. You see me down in the way. Strike called. It's 0-2. Heater up and in. High. 1 and 2. Nowhere near the zone. Ball down and in. Runner goes. Fouled off. 1-2 remains the count. Working down in the way. Nubber to third. Barneswobble charges. Bare hands to first. In time to end the inning.
Today's mascot race is canceled due to yesterday's taser incident. Speedy recovery took all involved. Now batting, the center fielder, number 92, Julianne Chernley.
That's time!
Alrighty guys, so my son woke up early, so we're going to have to call it here. We're going to finish this half inning, get through half of the game, and then we'll sim the rest of it, unfortunately. So we will go through roster moves for the playoffs, last-minute player development, and checking league leaders next episode. So we do get a leadoff single there from Chernley, who's 2 for 2 today. That's down in the way heater, 1-1. Cutter up and in high, 2-1. Curveball hangs. Peterson goes with it to right field, but it's right at the right fielder. Easy catch out there for Bale. 1-0. Or 1 down. Jesus. Wow. Here's Caboose, 0 for 2 today. For a change up down, we are out in front of it. Skied to right field, right at Bale. 2 down. God damn it. We just are not hitting this guy. He's not that good. Speaking of good, here's Atlas good. Locked in, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Heater down and in, hard up the middle to short. Hightower robs him of a base hit. Throw to first in plenty of time to end the inning. Of course it is. All right, well, that's going to do it for us here, guys. We're going to go ahead and sim the rest of this. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to win the regular season finale, so we're at the mercy of the Swampers to see if we'll have top seed or not. All right. It's unfortunate, but that's how life is. I don't ever get what I want, but, you know, it is what it is. I get used to it after a while, you know. All because he didn't want to go to sleep last night. We do rally within 1, but unfortunately we fall just short as they get an insurance run late. So we do fall to 16-8. We have a 1-run advantage right now. So as long as the Swampers don't win by 2 or more, we will be the #1 seed. Benson had a better season than Benitez, so he'll get this loyalty here. Let's sim the rest of this real quick and then go upstairs. Bionics do lose, so that's good for the Trampler. That's good for the Thumpers. And the Trackers are going to beat the Bottlenoses, so the stars are aligning. If the Thumpers win their finale, they're in. Low Zeros beat the Beast. No surprise there. Swampers taking on the Nocturnals. Nocturnals lose 3-2, so it's a tie. Who's the #1 seed? Who's the #1 seed? I don't know. Head-to-head, they beat us, so Toucans beat the Dive Bombers. Champs taking on the Gold Coats. Gold Coats win. Thumpers need to beat the Bards. If they win, they're in. If they win, they're in. They're in! They won! 6-2, they're going to do it. They're going to pull it out of their ass. They somehow made it, and the Nightbats lost. Thank you. So we win the division outright, but oh my God, the Thumpers pulled a miracle comeback. They're 11-13. They're in as the 4 seed with a +9 run differential. Are you kidding me? They did it. Nocturnals did lose, so they did, unfortunately they only lost by 1, so the Riddles are out by the tiebreaker. The Nocturnals will be the 4 seed. So who's the 1 seed? I don't know. Let's have a look. Who do they give it to? It is us. We're the #1 seed. All right, let's go. I'll take it. I think we have a tiebreaker somehow. I don't know. Maybe common opponents, because I know we lost to the Swampers the only game we played them this year, so that should have been heads up. Should have been the next tiebreaker, right? I don't know. I'm not gonna ask questions. I'm just gonna say thank you very much and have a great day. Because over here we know the Below Zeros are 1 and Toucans are 2, so that has to be the ranking. So we will have the Nocturnals in the first round of the playoffs in the quarterfinals. Swampers will take the Night Bats, Below Zeros will get the Thumpers, and the Toucans will take the Trackers. So this is the first year the Beasts will miss the playoffs here in the Green Nachos League, but the Thumpers will still make their 5th playoff appearance. They somehow had a miracle run get in. Nice. We will look through the rest of this later. So next episode, we'll go through roster moves, playoff rentals, player development, and we'll also do league leaders to see everything that happened. Then we'll go into the playoffs. Okay, guys? That'll do it for me today. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. If you made it this deep, I appreciate your support. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. If you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, link to Twitch down in the description below. If you guys want to come over here and watch the games live before they're posted, and also follow this channel as well. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.